240,000 minutes views on YouTube. What no one tells you about starting a YouTube channel and also monetizing your channel as a Nigerian. Before I start this video, I want to thank you if you've subscribed to my channel, if you've commented, if you've liked, if you've shared. You've made a huge impact in my growth and in my journey. God bless you. Thank you. So I want to talk about what we don't usually see online about starting a YouTube channel in Nigeria, the struggles and also what it takes to get monetized, and also the challenges we face running a YouTube channel in Nigeria. So before I start, a backstory about how I started. So I started my YouTube channel in 2020. I was during COVID, and fast forward to when I got monetized last month, June 2023. So you see, it took me like 3 years plus to get monetized on YouTube. Some people start and they get monetized within 6 months, some get monetized within a month, some get monetized within a year. So you see that the path is different. Someone might be planning to start a YouTube channel for like years and then start. The person already knows the strategy that works, and then you know nothing, you learn along the way. Although there are no restrictions for Nigerians getting their YouTube monetized, I think that there are struggles we face as Nigerians that I don't know if people in other parts of the country do face those struggles. But this video is perfect for people who already have a YouTube channel. It's also perfect for people like myself that want to grow their YouTube channel, and also for people who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And aside the juicy parts, there's also the struggle that is being put in place to start earning money from YouTube, and thankfully I am now earning like few cents on YouTube. And then I think along the line, after a month, I'm going to record how much I've earned. If you subscribe, if you like, if you comment, if you share, it's going to go a long way to help me achieve this goal. Before you get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers, and then also you need 4,000 watch hours. So 4,000 watch hours on YouTube, that's like 240,000 minutes views on YouTube. If someone watch your video for 60 minutes, that's 1 hour. If someone watch your video for 120 minutes, that's 2 hours. So that's how it counts till 4,000 watch hours. So the first thing is audience. So I think this is general regardless of if you are in Nigeria or not. People who are doing well on Instagram, so once they start a YouTube channel, they post on their Instagram or their social media platform and they direct their audience to their YouTube. So those are the first people that watch their videos before other people start seeing their videos. It's kind of a way it tells YouTube that people are interested in these videos, so they share to more people. If you're like me that started with zero audience, you see that it's going to, I won't say take a long time because grades differs. Yours might not take a long time, but I think one of the struggles is getting that audience. So if you already have an audience that you can always direct to your YouTube channel, that's very fine and that's good for you. But if you don't have an audience, I think one thing you have to work on is getting your audience. So the second thing is unstable power supply. I've had countless of times when I'm recording a video and the light goes off. So for that day, I can't even continue recording a video because there's no light. I think in other countries, they have constant electricity, so that won't be a hindrance you get, because there are some things that you want to start and then they're hindrance. If you're in Nigeria and you're a YouTuber, I know you've experienced this when you're recording a video and the light goes off. So you have to look for alternative, either you put on your gen or use a power bank, or you just look for an alternative. The second challenge is data consumption, subscription. So if you're in Nigeria as well, you know that to upload a video takes a lot of data, and then you know how expensive, like, because I think these days data just goes, initially you can subscribe 1 gig and it can last you for a month, but now 1 gig will not even last for a week and it's gone. So imagine if you're uploading a video that's up to 2 gig that will consume 2 gig, you know how much it's going to cost you. And when you're still starting, you're just uploading these videos, you're not getting any return, you're just putting the videos out there. It's like a free service, you're putting yourself out there for people to get to know you, so you have to be doing this for free. So one thing I did when I was starting initially, I used midnight plan, midnight sub, no judgment. I even still do till now, because I think like I post my videos mostly at night. I think by 11 or 10, 11, I like to go online those times because I can just be watching videos on YouTube. And there's this thing that if you subscribe like MTN, they give you free night plan. So those plan you can use to go on YouTube and watch videos. I use that to upload most of my videos, or sometimes I use the night plan and subscribe for night plan. So you can do that subscription and upload your videos at night, because I think night is when most people in Nigeria go online. I think the average Nigerian, like the young people, I don't know, for people, if you have money, you're out of this. If you have money, you're not, this is not for you. Not like this is not for you. If you get the gist, you get the gist, right? But these days, sometimes I can just use my data, post videos during the day, so I know that this is out of the way. But when I started, I used night plan to post most of my videos. The third challenge is life happens. When you're starting, you're like, I want to be consistent, I want to post regularly, but then you know that sometimes life just happens. Sometimes you might not be feeling well, sometimes you might be having family problems, sometimes you might be feeling low, sometimes you might be engaged in other things. YouTube for me is a long-term investment. It's not something you would do now and be expecting immediate returns. It's like you're farming and then you're going to the farm to do the work, and then at the end of so and so season you want to go and harvest what you've planted. It's the same way for YouTube. So your beginning stage is like you're doing the planting, and then you're doing all these things for free to get the results later. When you're just starting up, you know that sometimes life can happen. You can get unmotivated because you might be feeling, okay, it's not something that I'm currently earning from, so you want to be doing other things that you know will be funding you for the meantime, because you have to eat, you have to feed yourself, you have to take care of yourself, and you know that these things like posting videos, and because it takes time. I'm not saying any of this to discourage anyone. I just want to let you know and tell you what to expect. If you already have a YouTube channel, you can relate to these things, because if not one, two of them are challenges you face or things you struggle with having a YouTube channel in Nigeria. Time factor. Time factor is also a challenge. This is general regardless of if you're in Nigeria or not. YouTube takes a lot of time regardless of what people say. If you want to really invest in this thing, it takes a lot of time. It can take a whole day. It takes time, it takes research. The planning, you have to plan, you have to record, you have to research. Some of them you have to experiment. So if you have a YouTube channel that you share how to, like, you tell people, you give them hacks and you teach people online, you have to research, you have to plan these things. So me that talk mostly about Alibaba, I have to, like, I buy from Alibaba, so it's months, it's years, days of me experimenting those things. So it's not something somebody can just come and put up a camera and start seeing things. These are things that you have to experience, these are things you have to research, and these are things you have to know. And then also you have to schedule. If you want to post videos once a week, you want to upload 2 times a week, you want to upload once a month, to figure these things out, to know how often you have to record videos. The fifth one is niche. This is the kind of videos you would love to upload. So for someone like me, I post faith content, I post business, I post lifestyle, and then when I was starting, I did not know any of this. I was just posting content, and then along the way I figured out, okay, these are the things that I'm interested in, and there's so many other things I still want to do, and there's so many things I will do in the future that I might not be doing now, so they are not in my YouTube channel now, but then I will do them in the future. So I would now include them. So as you go, as you grow, as time goes on, you find your niche. So it's not something you can just come one day and be like, this is my niche. So you might be someone that have a natural hair and want to post videos about your natural hair alone, but then you find out that as time goes on, there are other things you want to add to that. You don't just want to post videos about styling your natural hair, you also want to post other content. Maybe you traveling, you also want to record vlogs. So you see that finding your niche takes time. Like, you won't start now and just find your niche. You can, but then I'm saying that it also can take time for you to find your niche. The seventh one is background. This one is very important. For background, I mean the environment in which you record your videos. So if you live in your family house, you know that there will be noise. Maybe if you live with your siblings or your niece, your nephew, like me, I live with my niece, my nephew, all of them, my mom. So there are noise in the background, so I just have to, sometimes I have to cut those videos. And then if you live in a place where like there are people that rear chicken, like me, my mom rear chicken Okay, no need to laugh. My mom reared chicken. She just loves this, to have this living in the city, but then you have this village vibe. So we have chicken in our house, we have goats, we have what else do we have? The animals in our house. So I'll be recording a video, and then there'll be a cock that's crowing in the background. So I just have to wait for that cock to finish crowing and then repeat what I've said. So I'm just saying that there are noise factors, so it cannot be from your own end, because you know, depending on where you live, so there can be someone that the generator is on, or they're just noise from the neighborhood, or then maybe cars driving and passing, all this noise. Oh, all these things can be exhausting. You're recording videos and the children are making noise, or then someone is entering and going out of the room, like if you don't have your own room, and so many other factors. I don't have a fancy place or whatever that I record video. I just had to compromise and get a wallpaper that I could lay my hands on quickly. So this is what I'll be using to record for now. So you have to compromise, you understand? So there are things that you might be feeling like your environment is rural, or your house is not looking nice, or there are noise in the background. I also experienced all these things. Like, you just have to look for ways to strategize. And then some people record videos in their bathroom, you won't even know. Some people record videos in their kitchen. You just have to look for where it's comfortable. If it's at night, that's okay for you, fine. If it's during the day, you can just get the ring lights. You just have to strategize and look for the best time for you to record your videos.